Okay, now tier 5 Spino. Good luck with this. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing some viewers battles. The first battle was sent by Nina, and that's a nice team. She's starting with Spino, which is a good start here. Spino is also tier 3, which is very nice, and also a nice opening matchup against Griganet. Here not much to say, charge is always the only option against Griganet. Opponent went for Skewer, got a crit, which will put this Spino into a threatened state next turn, which will also enable it to go for the Decimation and Tron, nullifying Decimation and Tron. I would personally go for that because that makes swapping into Spino pretty much impossible. Otherwise, opponent could swap Ampeo, for example. That's why I normally would go for the Decimation and Tron. In this case she went for the strike, but the Griganet didn't swap, so that's okay. Oh, the opponent did have Ampeo. He could have swapped, of course, but I guess he also feared that Spino could go for the Decimation and Tron. Going for that now is also pretty much the only correct option. Yeah, I was about to say that crit could actually kill it, but without a crit, Spino will die obviously, but Ampeo will be very damaged. Now nothing in the team to surely kill Ampeo, but probably the SWAT is the best option here. Yeah, she's going for the SWAT. Strike should be enough. Yeah. Ampeo tried to be sneaky when going for the Rampage, expecting an impact, but that didn't happen. And the SWAT killed without receiving any damage, and now another tier 2 SWAT. Not exactly sure how the mirror matchup between these two goes. It seems you don't want to go first. I assume they will be going for the impact. Yeah, should try to go for the impact second. Okay, this gains the speed reduction, which means that she will be faster next turn. Only problem is that both swords have enough HP to survive Rampage. Strikes will also not kill them, but the turn after they both should be again same speed, which means that a speed tie will decide who wins. Speed tie for going for the Rampage. Yep, and she won it, and with this also won the battle. Okay, next battle, it was sent by Andri. It's also a Shores battle. And again we have opening with Spino tops, but this time against Ampeo, which is not nice for Spino. Here also going for charge is pretty much the only thing, but this Ampero made the wrong move. They went for impact and not for brace, which is wrong there, and enables Spino to kill Ampero, because it is now threatened and can go for the nullifying decimation and run. Ampero also always want to open with brace. Now it will get one-shotted. And we have a swap into Griganet, which is pretty much ideal. Well, they got Sin. Not sure if Griganet will survive the bleed even with the healing strike. It's a pretty high damage Sin. Yeah. But now plenty of revenge options. I would personally probably go for Spino, but you can also go for Sa, I guess. Both are okay. She chose Sa. Problem with Sa is that a lot of things can swap into it, but not today. So I got the kill, and now we'll see what else is there. It's Griganet. This should be absolutely no problem. Sa could do a little bit of damage, and then also we have a swap into Magna, which is also nice. Normally I wouldn't open it with the Affliction. I would probably open with Strike, because now the distraction is cleansed by the Strike. Should keep going for Strike, or swap to Magna, of course, if you're not sure what to do. Magna is always a good option against Griganet. Not to mention that we also have a Spino at the back, which can swap at about 2.7k of HP left from Griganet. Bounce is correct. Won't do much damage, but we will limit also incoming damage. After that, personally, I would go for the Rent. There's a big chance that Magna dies in this encounter. She did go for Rent. And if his Griganet didn't heal now, then Magna will kill it. Okay, he didn't go for the heal. That would be enough for Magna to kill his Griganet in 2 turns. First Magna Impact and then the Rampage. Griganet had a chance to kill Magna in this encounter, but should have gone for the Ferocity last turn, not now. And if he doesn't swap out, this should be the end of this battle. Yep, that will be the end. Okay guys, next battle. This one was sent by Lebbs. This time he managed to do a recording with nice quality there. And he's starting with Griganit against Cineraptor, not the best of openers for Griganit. He opened with Skewer. The opponent missed the crit, so that's pretty expected from Lebbs RNG. He's getting great RNG always. Haters will say well RNG. Anyway, this gives Griganit a chance to kill Sin. Again, no crit from Sin. That's a lot of RNG bundles bought there. And somehow Griganit still alive on over 3k HP after Sin encounter. Okay. Now tier 5 Spino. Good luck with this. Griganit had to be sacrificed. But luckily he has Ampel at the back. So if you want to kill Spino, you go for Ampello. This time he managed to escape, which is fair I guess after missing 2 crits with Sin. And another Griganit is coming into play. Went for Ferocity. Not sure why Lebbs went for a Strike. Obviously slow him down. The damage should be enough to kill next turn. But obviously he will take bleed damage twice. And no, it's not enough. Could have gone for a Rampage and then swapped into Gnome. This would have killed the Griganit now. So I would say I misplayed from Lebbs. Griganit is escaping and came back later for Ampel again. Tier 5 Sa. A lot of tier 5s here. This I will get to shot at though. Now the decimation is available again, but it will need a crit. And of course he got it. Hey guys, next battle is from Giro. It was sent by Ministers. And again we have Spino opener against Megalania. Nice, level 30, max boosted. Don't see this in arena. But Spino not only got a crit, but it's also highly resistant to affliction. So unless a bad RNG should be okay. Yeah, it resisted the stun. It will get some bleed damage. It will be threatened next turn. Which is ideal, I guess. Now healing back to full. This Stego cannot do absolutely anything. Spino can just wait for a charge to come off cooldown again, and then one shot his Stego because of the vulnerability. Not sure if damage will be enough for one shot though, but we'll have to see. It's playing correctly so far. Heals when he can. No point doing damage to his Stego, but obviously the damage output is not enough to one-shot this Stego. It was close though. It was close. Strike will be enough probably. Nope. So again we come to heal. I'm guessing that we'll have to wait for another charge. Also not much that can be swapped into Stego. I'm guessing he'll try his work with another charge. First time only 17 HP on Stego, so there's a good chance that he could still one-shot it. Oh, he actually escaped. Swapped. Which might be better. Another Omega, this time UT, 29th level, very fast, a lot of damage. Obviously a swap here kills it. Swapped into Magna for example, or Nominrex. Sneaky play there. He's swapping quite back out. He knows that here we're going to swap out, and again it's Stego. But Magna should be able to easily kill his Stego. Magna impact into the red should be enough. mostly because his damage right now is not full HP. Maybe it will need a crit because Magna is threatened, only does 40. But he got a crit, but it's still not enough. He should swap to Spino. Spino kills with the rent. Yep, he's done that. Also got a crit, but the crit wasn't needed. Stego was gonna die anyway. And now UT again. Well, strike is pretty much the only option. He was going to die to Rory anyway, but he could have done damage to it. Swap into Nom and Rex. I would have done that. He didn't need to use his Magna, he could just swap into Nom and Nom would have killed with the counter. But he's dead anyway, he can't escape alive and he's dead to the priority. And that's the end of this battle. Close one. Okay guys, this will be the last battle for today. It was sent by Astrolyte, it's a library battle. Bit different dinos this time. He's opening with Eremo. Not very good opener, but as I saw the rest of the bench, they're all swappers, so not much you can start with, I guess. Let's see. Okay, it's a Cineraptor, again not very good opener for Eremo. Eremo will survive this turn because of the cheat death, and he will be faster next turn. So he should be able to kill his Sin, but he will be distracted, or he's heavily distracted, he doesn't have enough damage. So his sword will die now, but at least his opponent's Sin will be easy to revenge kill next turn. A lot of revenge options, but no, he is the correct choice. Make sure that Sin doesn't escape. He's going for Nom. Okay, next up is Sa. You need a crit on the rampage, although even a crit might not be enough. He got a crit, but his Sa survived. It will now one-shot this Nom. Luckily he's low on HP now and Duo can revenge kill it. The opponent is saving his Sa. That's correct move, especially if you know the two dinos that are left, that Sa kills them both. he doesn't know that. He's swapping into Gnome, which obviously is not a good swap against Deus Revenge. Deus should be able to kill Gnome easily without taking any damage. The shield lasts for 4 attacks. That's enough to get this Gnome killed. You need to sacrifice his Gnome, I guess. Went for the impact. The counter bypassed, and the impact will now kill his Gnome. But then again there is a Sa to have to be dealt with. Although opponent probably will start with something else. It's tier 2 Magna in this case. Not sure if this HP will be enough for Divo to survive. The rent that probably Magna will go for will be 60%, of course after the reductions for the resistances. Okay, he survived on 6 HP, and that now will be enough for him to win the battle. Divo just kills with the rampage here, and also the swapping to Sa will do nothing. This should be the end of this battle. He went for the impact, I don't know why. Rampage would have killed it. The opponent is swapping also not needed, because it won't do anything. And that will be the end of this battle. I want to thank to all that sent me the videos to review. And next week I'll probably do another one. So you can send me more if you have battles recorded. That will be all for now. Bye bye.